Embers, you're a big game player, mate.
Oh no! Listen, it was I thought a wonderful effort from all yesterday. Thought we came with the heat early, and just our ability to maintain our intensity for the 4 quarters was really pleasing, and to hit the scoreboard's always nice as well.
But saying that, Phil, you must be absolutely wrapped with your own individual effort yesterday as part of the team setup.
Yeah, listen, I feel like since I've been back in the team every week, I'm sort of building towards playing some of the footy I know I can play. So the body's good at the moment, and definitely feeling like I can still have a big impact in this final series.
How warm was it out there yesterday?
It was warm, yeah, it was warm, but once you're actually in the game and in the moments, you don't really sort of feel it too much. But certainly at the breaks, I know a lot of the guys were trying to cool down with the fans and with the ice towels as well.
And what's that meant for your recovery this week?
Our recovery will be pretty similar to what we've done in previous weeks. So I think it's a 6-day break. It's means a lot of massage for the guys, a lot of walk jog recovery, and we'll make sure that we prepare ourselves accordingly so that we're ready to have a big impact on Saturday night.
Your ability to kick a score, obviously, was obvious yesterday. How potent do you believe your team is at the moment in terms of scoring power?
I think structurally at the moment we're setting up really well. So we went in tall on the weekend, and I thought our forwards really had a good impact for us. So overall, our ball movement's been really good. We're able to really pump the ball inside 50. I think we had plus sort of 50 inside 50s, which definitely gives our forwards a massive chance of kicking a score.
Having so many talls down there, the night game obviously you might go a bit different. Would you imagine you'd still go as tall, or is it a problem playing at night compared to the daytime here?
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a decision for the coaching staff, but I'm really wrapped with what our forwards are doing at the moment. For us, we are, sure we might have a few tools in there, but once the ball hits the ground, they do play like smalls as well. Their pressure's really good. So, again, the match committee will, we'll decide on a team this week, but I'm confident that we could probably go in with a similar team.
And has you got a feel for Bo Waters at a time like this in the year, doing an injury like he has?
Yeah, absolutely. Bo's a really important player to the team, and to see him on crutches this morning is not great, but he's a wonderful character. He's he's in the club and he's got a smile on his face. Listen, it's probably unlikely that he'll play this week, but I think we're waiting on some scans which will come in this afternoon.
And Matty Rosa looks like he's putting his hand on, although they're different players, but a pretty handy replacement.
Absolutely, yeah. No, Matty's worked really hard on his fitness so that when he comes back in, he's ready to make an immediate impact for us. His shoulder is feeling pretty good from what I've been hearing, and I would expect that he'll be really, really close for selection this week.
What does he bring to the team? Obviously, he's not one of the big name midfielders. Doesn't get a lot of publicity and stuff, but what does he give to you?
Oh, highly rated by his teammates and by the football club. He knows all the setups. He's got enormous courage, and his ability to be able to run and carry the footy as well and get the ball inside 50 for us is very important.
How big an effort to come back from that sort of injury, missing so few games?
Yeah, again, testament to his character. He broken jaw, cracked collarbone, and he's putting his name up to play this week, which is really good for him.
Do you have a genuine crack last week, or did you watch him and think he's a real show here?
Oh, listen, I knew he wanted to play, but I have cracked the collarbone before, and it does take probably about 3 weeks at least. So whilst he was hoping to play, I thought at least 1 more week would be probably in his best interest.
And will he still play with pain this week, or in discomfort, or is it just...
Yeah, listen, it'll probably be a little bit sore for him, but I'm sure he'll be able to manage it.
Possible Lynch's incident will probably be looked at by match review. If he was to go, what sort of blow would that be to your team?
Oh, Lynch is an important player to us again structurally, and listen, I did see the incident. I think he'll be fine.
Embers, I suppose just Collingwood generally, you must take a bit of confidence out of having that win a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I think our confidence probably comes from the footy that we've played all year. I think we've never really sort of worried too much about who hasn't been in the side, but rather the 22 players that are picked capable of playing some really good football for us. So we head into this game excited, looking forward to taking on a really good opposition.
And Trav Cloak, obviously, he was kept pretty quiet when he played against you guys. He went through a bit of a lull in the season, but can be pretty dangerous since coming good.
Yeah, his last 2 weeks have been outstanding, really. So he's certainly finding some touch. So big job for Glassy and Eric McKenzie this week.
History says it's hard for teams to win from the bottom four against a team that loses, but first week in the top four, I think they happened twice over the year. So why do you think you'll be able to end that sort of a hoodoo that other clubs haven't?
At the moment, we're just playing confident football. We feel like our best is good enough to be as good as any team in the competition. So it's just a matter of just trying to continue to do the things that we've been doing really well. And if we do that, then, again, we just take small steps in the right direction. And hopefully that means playing next week and the week after and the week after that.
The ability to win at the G, obviously you have to win there to win the GF. What do you need to do differently from your previous games at the G over the years? Have you playing well recently?
I think, we take a little bit of confidence out of our performance against Hawthorn a few weeks ago after quarter time. I thought, we were able to really take it up to the best team in the competition, in my opinion. So, again, it's just a matter of playing with that real kind of intensity and making sure we're putting the opposition under enormous pressure and just playing with confidence and flair and taking the game on when we can.
How important is it to get a fast start in finals? It seems like that's really worked for a lot of teams.
Yeah, it did. I mean, as you saw on the weekend or yesterday, we started extremely well and our tails were up and were able to, again, maintain that intensity throughout the game. So against really good opposition, it's important that you don't give them a start because you don't want to be playing catch-up.
Was there a fair breeze behind your 60-metre goal yesterday?
I thought the breeze was going the other way, wasn't it? Yeah, listen, it was... I actually wasn't even going for goals, to be honest with you. I just wanted to get on the boot and get it in there quick, and before I knew it, it must have just picked up and kept going.